Yo, what is going on, guys? Johnny here, and today I want to talk about the three biggest fat loss mistakes that I see and that I have personally experienced myself. And if I could go back in time, I wish I would have focused on fixing these three problems, and my body, my physique, everything else would be so much better. So let's get into it. Boom, no transition. I don't do any edits with YouTube so far. So guys, I want to get straight into it. Number one, this is not in order, by the way, but number one is people not eating enough protein. Now, it can be really tempting to go really low in calories, right? You guys understand, you guys have to be in a calorie deficit, an energy deficit in order for you guys to lose weight, right? Here's the thing, losing weight is easy. You essentially just eat less food and you're moving more, so that at the end of the day, you are at an energy balance to where your body burns more calories than what you've consumed. Therefore, your body should tap into its own fat stores to start eating its own fat. Therefore, that is how you lose weight over time. You do this and you get into the best physique that you can have, right? Not necessarily 100% true. Let me explain. So if you don't keep your protein high, the weight that you're gonna lose is gonna be in a ratio of fat and muscle. You're gonna lose some lean tissue. You do not wanna lose lean tissue. I've done this so many times to where I've been so motivated to cut, right? I love seeing the numbers go down on the scale. It's really tempting to keep starving yourself, right? Eating 1,200, 1,300, 1,400 calories and doing cardio and exercising, right? Trust me, guys, I've done that, all right? And your body composition in terms of how much muscle you have and fat, it actually looks a lot worse. You do lose weight, but you're losing so much muscle if you don't have your protein high enough, to the point where your composition in terms of how much muscle ratio to your fat ratio is, and you look smaller, but you don't have the same muscle definition. And that honestly kind of fucks up with your mental, because you're like, wow, I'm losing weight, but like, I don't look that good. It's true, guys. And I wish I ate more protein during my really hard cuts. And how much protein should you consume? Honestly, I've played around with 0.8 grams. And right now what I'm doing is 1 gram per pound of current body weight. And I'm around 172 right now. And honestly, if you can get 1 gram and slightly more, so 1 to 1.2 grams per pound of your body weight, you are golden, you are good. That is a very high protein intake. And if you're at a calorie deficit, this is the formula. I've been noticing my body composition is amazing. I've been keeping a lot of muscle, right? A lot of muscle. I look fuller, I feel more dense, and I know my fat loss is skyrocketing right now. My deficit is around 300 to 500. So every pound I'm losing about 1 pound of pure fat. And as long as I'm keeping my protein at least 1 gram per pound of body weight, so 173 grams of protein or more, then I know I'm on the right track. And honestly, guys, please do not, I used to say, if you are already at the calories that you want to have during the day so that you can lose weight, let's say you're at a 500 calorie deficit and you can't eat anymore, but then your protein is very low. Honestly, I would just say, fuck it, just eat more protein, because I think that's way more important than just being at a large calorie deficit, because your body composition is just gonna be shit. You're not gonna lose 100% fat. You're gonna lose a mixture of muscle, and the less protein you consume, the more muscle you're gonna lose, and you're gonna be depressed. You're gonna lose some gains, you're gonna look smaller, things like that. It can really mess with your mental, trust me. So that's mistake number one, not eating enough protein. I recommend eating 1 gram to 1.2 grams per pound of body weight for generally lean individuals. If you're really overweight, then you can go more towards the 0.8 grams to 1 gram. And if you're obese, I would say stick around the 0.8 grams per pound of your body weight. All right. And Another great formula too that I just learned is take your height in centimeters. That's how many grams of protein you want. So for me, I think I'm around 170 centimeters, and it has to be in centimeters, even though in America we do feet in inches, right? So I'm 5'9", so 69 inches to centimeters. That's around like 170, so it's pretty damn accurate. It doesn't take account to how much you weigh. Anyway, that's number one. So 1 gram per pound of body weight. Mistake number 2, guys, this is so important, is not lifting weights and not progressively overloading. Guys, you need to build muscle. If you're wanting to have the best and sexiest physique, you need to have muscle. And building muscle is really hard, especially if you're being in a calorie deficit. Yes, you can still build muscle while you're dropping fat. It's just harder for your body to do so. And so you need to set up the right conditions for that to happen. So number 1, what I already talked about, you have to have your protein intake pretty damn high. 1 gram, at least 1 gram per pound of body weight. Number 2, you have to give proper and consistent muscle stimulus in the gym or body weight workouts so you can actually build muscle. So basically, a really clear-cut example is today I'm gonna do incline bench press. If I did 150 pounds for 5 reps, you better know I'm gonna aim for 6 reps. Just get stronger, focus on getting stronger with your compound exercises every single week. I don't wanna go too much into detail, this video's gonna take too long, but you basically want to get in that mindset to where you wanna get stronger every single week with your main lifts of your upper body, primarily your push muscles and your pull muscles and your leg muscles. So a great exercise is incline press, the flat barbell bench press, the dumbbell overhead press, the dumbbell bench press, barbell rows, lat pull downs, weighted pull-ups. It can be any variation. It can be neutral. It can be supinated. Whatever it is, get stronger on your lifts. If you don't do this, it's gonna be hard to maintain that muscle. You really wanna try your best to maintain that muscle as you're dropping as much fat as you can. All right, and basically if you don't do this, your body is gonna be more likely to strip down its muscle to recover for your deficit. So going back to mistake number 1, you guys wanna lose weight, right? But you wanna lose as much fat as possible compared to the muscle. You don't wanna lose more muscle than fat, all right? So training intensely in the gym or resistance training is gonna really help you preserve as much muscle as you can, therefore increase your body composition. You're gonna look amazing, all right? All right, guys, mistake number 3. Keep them tats, by the way, those are birds. Anyway, mistake number 3 is, I think this is a funny one, but I just forgot. I remember it at the beginning of the video. What is it? Oh yes, mistake number 3 is not building a momentum with your routine. Let me dive a little deeper, all right? I know people who are trying to lose weight, trying to build muscle, trying to get in the best shape that they can in terms of looking aesthetic, really lean, 6-pack abs, or just trying to, for women, trying to be really toned, but then they go out every weekend. That can fuck up your momentum, trust me. Literally, my boy, his name is Michael. All right, Michael, if you're watching this, listen up. He has the same goals as me, right? He wants to look really lean, really shredded, but he goes out almost every weekend. And this is not bad. Going out is not bad, all right? The only thing is it can kind of mess up your routine, especially if you've been really set upon a certain diet. So for me, I just avoid going out until I feel like I'm building a really consistent results, which I am right now, but I still want to take things a little further. And my diet is usually the same. First meal, protein oatmeal. Second meal, chicken breast. Third meal, eggs. That's it. But if I was to go out on the weekends, have a few drinks, I would have to be like, oh, okay, maybe I can't really eat as much in the morning because I gotta save some calories for drinking later. Things like that. Or maybe if you're going out, you really have to watch your calories if you're going to sushi or things like that. So that's mistake number 3. I wanna make this video less than 10 minutes. So anyway, guys, I poured my heart into this video because this is what I'm doing. All these 3 mistakes I'm fixing. I appreciate you guys for watching. If you guys like the video, subscribe. If you guys want more coaching, or if you guys do want coaching, fill out the application down below, follow my socials down below, and hope you guys have a great day. Peace.